Hey everyone, this is Keith Scott from out in Sydney, Australia. I'm one of the voices of Bullwinkle J. Moose. It's time to watch Relentless and Unstoppable. And so give it up for your main hosts, Douglas Kenny and Andy McPhee.
Hey everybody, this is Doug Kenny and welcome to Relentless and Unstoppable. We have another amazing guest coming on the channel today, so please hit like and subscribe. And after this episode, please stay tuned to the RNU channel for more amazing guests. Let's get this on!
Hey everybody, how you doing? Just a quick little share of why I started Relentless and Unstoppable. It was for one very simple reason, because of Doug Kenny. Nothing to do with me at all, zero. I was just coaching Doug, and he took on the coaching and mentoring, and he made all the changes. He took all the suggestions from his parents as well as my coaching, but it was all about Doug, his breakthrough and his weight loss, his willingness to accept that he is dealing with high functioning autism and other issues, but he's never quit, he's never given up. So we did one interview with him to share his story, and then we decided to start interviewing other people. And Doug has now taken over the whole channel, and he does all the interviews, he runs everything. He's just an amazing young man. So RNU was born from simply what an amazing young man Doug is, and his story needed to be shared.
Yeah. So do you keep in touch with the Quezada siblings or other people like that? Or
To be honest, not really. I feel like everyone's just like about their life, doing their own thing. And it's hard to keep up. At least for me, it's really hard because my schedule is just honestly really busy all the time. I'm always doing something. And then of course getting more involved with the church. Like I'm trying to do more with the church, going to Bible study groups and prayer groups. And then my kids just take up probably 99.9% of my time. So it's hard to keep up with everybody.
how many kids do you hope to have in the future?
For me, ideally, I would have liked to have at least 3. 4 would be my max, but definitely 3. I don't know if I will have a third one at the moment. Just because I want to get better physically and mentally, and just wait till my second one is a little older and just kind of have a little bit of a break. But ideally, I would like to have 3 because I grew up with siblings, and it's just nice to have siblings, and that sibling connection is really special.
Yeah, for sure. I know what you mean.
Yeah.
So, yeah, what are your hopes for the future? I mean, you've pretty much answered them, but that's kind of how my episode ends.
Yeah. My hopes for the future is just to, be better than I was today, better than I was yesterday. I'm genuinely trying to just help people and be there for people. And I just hope that, the world, this is like kind of cliche, everyone says, I hope the world can change, but no, I genuinely hope that more people come to God and can realize how good God is and how supernatural this power is of him changing you. I feel like we're really busy and caught up on like the things of today, like social media, and just being able to always trying to force ourselves to fit into places that we clearly don't fit in, or trying to be some sort of face for the world to like us. And I think that if you come to God, that you don't need all of that. You'll realize that like a true meaning to your life. And I hope that it's such a beautiful feeling to knowing Jesus and just being free. And I really pray that everybody can one day encounter him in the way that I have encountered him, or in some sort of way, because it truly is life-changing.
Yeah, for sure. We got to be careful with social media these days because it can be pretty dangerous,
Yeah,
I've said
it's
that.
really dangerous.
Yeah, the stuff that I see every day on social media, I mean, I'm pretty good with what I do on social media. Like, I don't get into controversies or debates or arguments, but the
Yeah.
stuff I see from other people is amongst the worst stuff I've ever heard a lot of people say. And I've said this many times. Social media makes it very easy for people to say and do things that they would never say or do if they were facing the person.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. I think it's a lot of what do they call it? Keyboard warriors or something like that. But I think the other thing is that we're in a time with the generation and how quickly things have evolved that everybody is so sensitive. So the truth hurts people now. Like when you call them out on something or having your own opinion, it offends everybody. It's just offended all the time. And it's just like you can't even talk to people anymore because you say the wrong thing and it turns into a whole, oh, you're attacking me, this and that. And I don't know. It's just weird. We're in some weird times for sure.
Yeah, it's just, I'm just going to provide an example of something I saw that was so ridiculous. It was just so ridiculous, but someone posted something on formerly known as Twitter, now known as X, suggesting that Arnold Schwarzenegger should change his last name because of the last part of it that could come across as the N word. And it's like, really? Really?
That's exactly what I'm talking about by this like new generations coming up and just how the world is evolving. Everybody gets offended for the smallest thing that like I don't know, like it's just like where are your brain cells at? You know? It's just so weird to me how people are just evolving into these weird things. I don't know how to explain it.
Gee, that's all we have for Relentless and Unstoppable. So tune into the next episode to hear more amazing stories from amazing guests. This is Keith Scott from Sydney, Australia saying so long and I'm smarter than the average bear. Gee.